When the extreme cold hit, I lay on my sofa eating grilled skewers, the meat sizzling on the stove, warm and comfortable by the fire. Sipping tea, I created a group chat with my ex-boyfriend and former best friend, both struggling on the brink of survival. Isn't a video, want some? I asked smiling. Let's begin. I had been reborn. In my past life I caught my boyfriend, Vic, cheating with my best friend, Jean. He exposed their plot to swindle my money and kill me. Enraged, they threw me out unbelievably. In September, a freak blizzard hit. Temperatures plummeted to 50°. Cover night. It froze to death on my own doorstep. Consumed by hatred, drifting into oblivion, I cursed, if there is a next life, I will make this pair suffer unbearably. The bone, deep cold was suddenly replaced by scorching heat. Someone shoved me. Leave. Hurry up. I opened my eyes. Startled, I was standing at my office entrance. A colleague behind me was impatient, blocked by my hesitation. Me, I checked my phone. August since I had been reborn. Back to 20 days before my death. Shock and joy surged through me. Elod, then wept. I wanted to rush back and kill them right then, but I forced myself to calm down. I remembered the sudden, unnatural blizzard that killed me. This summer had been unbearably hot. Everyone relying on AC only by late August did as let coolness arrive. Who could have predicted that early September would bring my frozen death? So revenge was and the immediate priority. Surviving the coming unknown duration of deadly cold was ignoring colleagues' stares as if I were crazy. I quit my job. I returned to the apartment issued with Vic, packing all my essentials but Eden tea leave immediately. On the way back, I decided, even leaving I wouldn't let him off easy. I found Vic SID, downloading several loan apps. I input his details. Then I cooked a lavish dinner, waiting for him to come home. Vic walked in, surprised by my sweet smile and the full table. I told him gently I planned to sell one of my parents' properties to buy the apartment he wanted for our wedding. Those who like it will have their whole family in good health and smooth career. More full stories are available in Lola Full Story. Like and follow so you won't get lost. Thank you for your support. Vic and Jean had schemed for months to trick me into selling for the cash. Seeing me finally relent, he was thrilled. He moved to kiss me. I pushed him away. At first, it took a week's vacation. I need to find a realtor first thing tomorrow. During dinner, I playfully pulled out my phone for silly couple videos Vic hated being filmed at, but now needing to keep me compliant, he obeyed. Blink, shake head whatever I asked. As the final loan notification flashed, over $1 million deposited. You installed the apps. Oh, I can't get a good shot, I sighed, putting the phone down. Forget it. The meal was pleasant, the atmosphere deceptively harmonious. The next day after Vic left for work, I packed my bags, scooped up my cat, Lucky, and left the apartment. My parents left me two properties. One a city center school district apartment, rented since my high school boarding days. The other, a small villa nest laid at the foot of Purple Mountain on the city's outskirts, remote, less valuable than city villas, but easily tradable for a prime city apartment. But this was my home. I could never sell it. The villa was dusty. I hired cleaners while planning how to fortify against the coming deadly freeze. Central heating, AC, useless. Such heavy snow would burst pipes and snap power lines. Relying on them for warmth was impossible. The bunker. I jumped up, racing to the basement. On the east wall, hidden behind clutter, was rusted iron door. Inked the ring handle. Cool air rushed out. Yes, during renovations years ago, the hillside wall collapsed, revealing this era air raid shelter, roughly 3 meters wide, 50 meters long. It stayed cool in summer, warm in winter, and dry. That converted it into storage. We'd even slept there on hot nights. The natural coolness blissful, Mom joked. It saved us a fortune on electricity. With this temperature-stable bunker, I could survive anything. The cleaners helped clear the bunker. I hired workers to whitewash the walls with lime water, By evening it was done, Vic called, oozing fake concern about the sale. I brushed him off, the hypocrite, mouthing sweet nothings, yet completely oblivious. My belongings were gone, probably celebrating with Jin, thinking he'd won. No time for them, I had crucial preparations. Next morning workers arrived to modify the bunker vents. I remember red vividly. The snow had buried me past my waist. The original small vents would clog instantly. The workers paid and incurious. Installed long, sturdy stainless steel pipes on each vent, capped with protective hoods. Snow couldn't enter now. I bought 2 stoves, one purely for heat, one combo heat and cook stove with external flues to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning after installation. I stocked massive quantities of firewood and charcoal, plus a grill with utilities doomed. Primitive fire was safest, warmth and cooking. The bunker was stable, but how low would temperatures plunge? Better safe. Water pipes would freeze. Solution: a well in the basement, like the bunker. Well, water stayed constant while the basement. My excuse: developing skincare. Need water untouched by sunlight. The impressed worker drilled it fast. Next, stockpiling. Snow buried me overnight. Last time, trapped without supplies meant starvation. For power outages, 30 Chris candles, 20 solar lamps, 20小时 IGH capacity power banks, 2 Chris matches, 2 Chris lighters, 2 Chris windproof torch lighters. Food: 500 lbs rice, 50 lbs flour, 20 Chris dried noodles, 20 Chris instant noodles. Water: 600 Chris bottled water. Other: dried veggies, pickled chicken feet, duck necks, chips, beef jerky, rice noodles, drinks, coffee, toiletries, shampoo, soap, face wash, toothpaste, brushes, skincare, medical, assorted meds, bandages, disinfectant, worms, down quilts, various weights, down jackets, hats, scarves, waterproof gloves, knee-high insulated waterproof boots, goggles, masks, tools, snow shovels, ice axes, hatchet, sauce, potential weapons, furniture, all new beds, tables, chairs, bookshelves. The original furniture stayed untouched. I shrink to my parents. It let me pretend the car crash 3 years ago never happened. They were just away and would return. Supplies streamed in. Neighbors and security saw the renovations. My excuse: long weekend, needs refurbishment. Delivery trucks were unremarkable. Everyone spends big before moving in. Supplies secured. 1 week remained. Vic called daily about the sale. I almost left, checking the hidden camera I de-installed before leaving. I saw him whispering sweet nothings to me on the phone while Gymnast laid in his lap. Disgusting, I forced a shigary voice. Vic, do you love me? Of course, baby. Hubby loves his big baby most. He planted a loud kiss on Jin's cheek. Hear that? Baby, hubby's kissing you. They silently convulsed with laughter. Crossing my legs, I said coolly. Heard it. Sounded like you were kissing a pig. Though, Jin jerked up. Furious, Vic frantically shushed her. Silly girl. Don't call yourself a pig. Not myself. I feigned innocence. Speaking of, seen Jin lately? Vic tensed, waving Jin quiet. No. Why would I? Good. Is it with fake relief? She's desperate to pay off her brother's gambling debts. Borrowing everywhere. I tried to talk sense into her. Oh, when I left, I saw a woman who looked just like her getting cozy with some short, fat guy heading into a hotel. Hope it was answer. Watching Vic's face darken and Jin panic on the camera, I smiled and hung up. Jin was my college friend. Her family favored her useless brother. Feeling sorry for her, I treated her like a sister even when she slept with that creep brother. Want to cover his debts. I pitied her. Never judged, never told Vic my reward. She stole my boyfriend and wanted me dead. In my past life, after Lucky kept getting mysteriously hurt, I installed hidden cameras. Before I could tell Vic, I caught him and Jin in my bed afterwards. Jin urged Vic, hurry, get her to sell or buy life insurance. If she won't cooperate, marry her first, then find a way as her sole heir. Everything's yours. Cries about no water and the cold. No water. Explained why those idiots hadn't tea. Thought of hot water for their feet. I dropped a WeChat red packet, attention grabbed. This weather sensing, who knows how long. Save water. Food, warm clothes, prepare for the worst. I warned them to lock up if snow keeps falling. Temps drop further, desperate people. With no food or warmth will do anything. Vic and Jean would entreat to die. They beg neighbors in need had to cut them off. Probably pointless, irremember read. Banging on doors before freezing. Begging for a coat. To call police, no one answered, didn't see them. Survival instinct, I saved my hate for Vic and Jean. Preventative chat done, I messaged Jean. Home, you, iPad feed. Jean was catatonic, Vic spotted my reply, quick. Liv texted back. Jean moaned, so, can she send food, clothes, idiot. Vic slapped her, asked for her address. After this we go get our money. Jean took the phone, fingers stiff, typing gibberish. I turned off the light, snapped a photo. Just the warm stove glow, my tea. A cookie, sent to Jean, voice message. Lazy, crazy snow ha. Thank God for my stove, freeze otherwise. Jean's face twisted, she's warm. She has food, how? Vic stunned. Then urged her to demand the address. Jean called, I declined. Told her I'm cooking. Vic grabbed the phone. Calling non-stop, is it to do not disturb. Lunchtime, shoveling burned. Calories, chicken stew. Chicken pieces blanched, potatoes. Green beans prepped, hot oil. Stir-fry veggies set aside, chicken in. Ginger scallions, star anise. Bay leaf, stir, soy sauce, dark soy. Cooking wine, vinegar, water, boil, pot. Carried to bunker, today's stove. Combo heat cook. Simmered on the stove, that's favorite. Chicken stew with potatoes and beans, hearty. Fragrant, so warming, rice cooker. Premium grains, normally too pricey, but the apocalypse. Treat myself. 30分钟 later. Chicken tender, stir-fried veggies in. Pre-fried 等于 less mash. Simmered 10 米 or mince, pot to table. Stir-fried greens, eat. Being kind. I photographed the stew for Vic and Jean. Especially the GL Aussie chicken leg on fluffy rice. With crisp greens, sent to Jean. Feed. Jean saw it, burst into tears. Beat Vic. Starving. Do something. Why send this? Vic was calling police. Help. No food. No warm clothes. Freezing. Send help. He frowned at the response. ISC oft. Cops could anti-fly over snow mountains. Superheroes. Vic hung up grim. Jean ranted. Showed him the photo, face contorted. What's she playing at? Vic stared, eyes venomous. Evening, balcony check, snow still heavy, red. Ribbons flapping, stovepipe steaming, snow. Melting on contact, snow. Piled to the window ledge. I shoveled frantically, clearing space near the vents. The pipe extensions bought me time. But colder, how cold? My phone died instantly outside. Teeth chattering, I fled back to the fire. Sawing slowly. Then, Vic and Jean's camera. Feed died, group chat wheeled, power outage. No power, no AC, for Vic and Jean. No thick clothes or bedding. Hell unleashed. I should rejoice, but could. Empty among the police online. Were reports of frozen deaths. News showed soldiers, police officials. Volunteers battling the snow. Power crews risking lives on icy poles to fix downed lines. Dozens already missing or dead. Tears welled after the betrayal. I thought myself hardened, yet these heroes sacrificing everything broke me. I'd been small, the world held vile. Schemers and selfless heroes. Crying clings at me, Vic and Jean's fate lost its allure, insects compared to giants. I searched for local volunteer groups, applied. Newfound purpose brought deep sleep. 7 stove embers glowed, bunker cool. But okay, remembering the volunteer plan. I got up, washed with thermos water, kitchen. Gas worked, boiled beef dumplings. My favorite, ate 15. Broth and all, warmth returned. Checked phone, signal. Thanks to the tower on Purple Mountain. More abuse. Vic and Jean no more pretending. Using precious battery to curse me. Love indeed. Volunteer group chat. Still debating how to carve paths through snow. Reality defeated them, some stopped. Replying battery dead, I'd advised. We ran against nature, protect yourselves. Wait for rescue, silence, then. A girl's tearful voice note. When will it stop? Unanswerable. To save battery, I turned off the lamp, read by. Firelight, firelight danced. Warm and bright, thick rug, soft cushion, quilt on lap. Sofa at my back, pure comfort, read little. Yawned much, book dropped, sleep. Woke cold, stove dying, added. Wood, thirsty, tea, finally. 9 p.m. ate reheated stew and rice. Suddenly, the night light flickered on, power, back. I whooped, lights on. Checked Weibo, celebrations everywhere. Power restored. Amidst joy a sobering post. What cost for this light? It trended, prayers for those still out there. Then, breaking news. Official announcement, snow weakening. Government using planes to salt roads. Aid snow clearing. Citizens, stay home until notified. The internet exploded. Cheers. Snow stopping. Salt melting snow. Rescue coming. Hate surged through me, tears overflowing. I cried for my dead parents. My orphanhood, for love and friendship betrayed. My life plotted, for my past frozen death. The cold indifference, for the sunlight. And hope pulling me from despair's beat. I still hated Vic and Jean, still would unforgive those who wrong at me, but I had the strength for a new life. Slept near dawn, woke at 7 p.m. Thick jacket on, balcony. Snow lighter, flakes smaller, relief. Kitchen, gas off, worried for Walt and his sick wife. Couldn't help, hope as they managed. Power still on, back in bunker. Washed with well water. Unfrozen, drain frozen. Wastewater into a bucket. Dumped off the balcony later. Hygiene compromised. Good mood called for a feast. Charcoal grill lit. With improvised venting, meat slices cease. Lead on the grill pan, mushrooms soaking up juices. I created a group. Vic Jean sent a sizzling. Meat photo, voice message, hungry. No reply, dead, frozen. Hoped so, this without food warms. Power, tragic. Ate a slice, tender. Juicy, delicious. Phone rang, Jean, good mood. I answered, speaker on. Weak, furious voice, leave. What's your game? Flipping meat. Just showing off my grill skills, looks good. Right, heavy breathing, seizing anger, leave. Where are you? Home, your real home. Post, come, in this snow, impossible. Panting, suddenly. You know about Vic and me, know what? About us, she trailed off. I left, ignore my meat smells amazing, hung up. Nothing left to say, just amusement. More calls, ignored, voicemails. Apologies, guilt trips. Place for rescue, delusional, I replied. Better save your breath, Vic loves you. Right, dying together is romantic. The mask dropped, Jean raged. Spa in voice messages, listened to two. Deleted the rest, Vic called. Food mattered more. Kindness prevailed, sent photos of grilled mushrooms and shrimp, seafood. Feel less hungry, so generous, next day. Snow finally stopped, colder, balcony. Vent check, clear, door closed, safe. Days passed in the bunker. Streaming shows, browsing, gaming, reading. Chatting by the fire. Daydreaming, Vic and Jean faded. The world held beauty beyond trash. News updates, snow clearing intense. But monumental, priority. Critical routes, residential areas. Most lie self-reliant but cold. Official reports, 零下80摄氏度加 outside. Beyond human endurance, military halted. China's coldest recorded, 零下58摄氏度. Flesh couldn't survive. Ignoring them proved impossible, Vic sent. A selfie wrapped in agrami blanket, beach. Thought no blankets would kill me. Jean sent a pic bundled in a man's coat. Eating instant noodles, thought I'd starve. Disappointed, shock, where'd they get this? Then recognition. Jean wore loose coat, seen it before. Background was loose place, Lou. Lecherous creep. Petty thief, him sharing scarce food. Jean paid the price. No comment, sent Jean a grilled mackerel pic as a side dish, wishing her and Lou happiness, then posted Jean speak in the apartment group chat. Tagging Lou, congrats Lou. Instant noodles bought you a bride. Chat erupted, mockery, disgust. Amazement at Lou's generosity. Some begged to trade or buy food. Lou emerged, livid, screaming about privacy, innocent. Jean sent this, can't I be happy for her? Those wanting food turned hostile. Neighbors help neighbors. You feed her, not us. Want us dead. Lou panicked, just one pack. Felt sorry. She left after. I helped. Jean has no food. Her and Vic need help. Hope the men follow Lou's example. Female residents exploded. My man gives her food, I'll chop him up. Satisfied, I closed the chat, focused on my fish. Lou faced choices, woman vs food. Revealing his stash 等于 danger, hit the who's. Self-preservation, Jin became a pariah. Watched by jealous wives, Jin. Vic surviving that, impossible. The freeze persisted. 2 days later. Snow returned, vent anxiety. Shoveling, power watching. News monitoring consumed me. Vic and Jin's fate arrived. 10 days later, both dead. Jin, frozen, starved. Vic, killed trying to break into a neighbor's apartment to steal supplies. Photo shared in chat. I stared at the image, someone puzzled. Man gave Jin food sometimes. Why Dasha die first? Vic seemed stronger. Did she love him, giving him her share? My cold laugh, ignore them. Both utterly selfish, truth. Vic stole Jin's food. Laughter turned to tears. Why cry? For my trust utterly betrayed. The great freeze of 2028, no one recalled its true lengths when snow finally ceased. Power stabilized first. Then gas pipes remained frozen. Authorities urged melting snow. For water, waste disposal. Personal responsibility. Food and medicine were scarce. Government aid pushed its limits. Extremes revealed extremes. Some murdered for scraps, others died, giving food to the vulnerable. Yet, like the foolish old man moving mountains, the sheer force of people and state power promised an end. By the stove frying small yellow croakers, I hummed a tune, waiting confidently for that day.